The appearance of his face changed, and his clothes flashed white like lightning. Two men, Moses and Elijah, were talking with him. They were clothed with heavenly splendor and spoke. Sorry, I just saw a random dog there. And spoke about Jesus' departure, which he would achieve in Jerusalem. Peter and those with him were almost overcome by sleep, but they managed to stay awake and saw his glory, as well as the two men with him. As the two men were about to leave Jesus, Peter said, "Master, it's good that we're here. We should construct 3 shrines, one for you and one for Moses and Elijah." But he didn't understand what he was saying. Peter was still speaking when a cloud overshadowed them. As they entered the cloud, they were overcome with awe. Then a voice from the cloud said, "This is my son, my chosen one. Listen to him." Even as the voice spoke, Jesus was found alone. They were speechless and at the time told no one what they had seen. The next day, when Jesus, Peter, John, and James had come down from the mountain, a large crowd met Jesus. A man from the crowd shouted, "Teacher, I beg you to take a look at my child, my only child. Look, a spirit seizes him, and without any warning, he screams. It shakes him and causes him to foam at the mouth. I beg your disciples to throw it out, but they couldn't." Jesus responded, "You faithless and crooked generation, how long will I be with you and put up with you? Bring your son here." While he was coming, the demon threw him down and shook him violently. Jesus spoke harshly to the unclean spirit, healed the child, and gave him back to his father. Everyone was overwhelmed by God's greatness. While everyone was marveling at everything Jesus was doing, he said to his disciples, "Take these words to heart. The human one is about to be delivered into human hands." They didn't understand this saying. Its meaning was hidden from them and they couldn't grasp it. So they couldn't grasp it and they were afraid to ask him about it. An argument arose among the disciples about which of them was the greatest and their deepest thoughts. Jesus took a little child and said, "Whoever welcomed," and stood before him. And Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever welcomed this child welcomes me. Whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. Whoever is least among you all is the greatest." John replied, "Lord, we saw someone throwing out demons in your name and we tried to stop him because he isn't in our group of followers." But Jesus replied, "Don't stop him because whoever isn't against you is for you."